Our thoughts and emotions are not just fleeting experiences, they're powerful signals that shape our biology and our experiences. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you tell yourself? Is it positive, empowering, or does it lean towards fear and limitation? If you begin your day with intention and clarity, you set a powerful trajectory for the hours ahead. So let's dive into how you can transform your mornings into moments of true empowerment. First, let's explore the profound impact of intention in shaping your life. Intention goes beyond mere wishes or desires. It's about having a clear and purposeful vision of what you want to bring into your reality. Imagine it like drawing a roadmap to your dreams. It provides direction and focus for your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Take a moment to close your eyes and reflect. Ask yourself, what do I truly intend to experience today? Is it joy that fills my heart and brightens my day? Is it abundance in all areas of my life, wealth, opportunities, and fulfillment? Is it love that connects me deeply with others and brings warmth to my interactions? Or perhaps it's success in my endeavors, achieving my goals and making meaningful progress. When you set an intention, you're not just passively hoping for things to happen. You're actively choosing the kind of experiences you want to invite into your life. This deliberate act of intentionality sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind and the universe. Think of your intention as a beacon of light guiding you towards your desired destination. It's like setting a sail on a ship. You give it direction, and the winds of life begin to align with your chosen course. Your thoughts become clearer, your decisions become more aligned, and you start to notice opportunities that support your intentions. Now let's talk about how to set intentions effectively. The key is clarity. The more specific and vivid your intention, the more potent it becomes. Instead of saying, I want to be happy, try saying, I intend to experience genuine joy and laughter throughout my day, spreading positivity to everyone I encounter. Once you've defined your intention, write it down. This simple act of putting your intention into words solidifies it in your mind and reinforces your commitment to manifesting it. You can even create a daily ritual where you read your intentions aloud or visualize them as already achieved. Moreover, embodying your intention involves engaging your emotions. Imagine how you would feel if your intention were already a reality. Would you feel elated, grateful, empowered? By generating these positive emotions, you're not only aligning your inner state with your intention, but also signaling to the universe your readiness to receive. Let's illustrate this with an example. Suppose your intention is to attract new opportunities for career growth. Close your eyes and envision yourself thriving in your ideal job or business. Feel the excitement of achieving milestones, the satisfaction of overcoming challenges, and the pride of contributing your skills. As you immerse yourself in these emotions, you're programming your subconscious mind and setting in motion the forces that will help manifest your intention. It's important to note that setting intentions isn't about controlling every outcome or detail. It's about co-creating with the universe and trusting in its wisdom. When you release attachment to how and when your intentions will manifest, you open yourself up to unexpected blessings and synchronicities. When you clearly define your intentions, you're setting a destination for your day. Your subconscious mind, which governs over 95% of your behavior, works tirelessly to align your actions with your intentions. Next, let's delve deeper into why emotions matter so much. Emotions are like the body's own language. They're how your body understands and responds to the messages sent by your mind. When you think about your intentions, those things you want to achieve or experience, pay attention to how they make you feel inside. Imagine you have a dream, like wanting to be healthier, achieve success in your career, or nurture loving relationships. When you think about these dreams, do you feel excited, hopeful, or maybe even a little nervous? These feelings are your body's way of responding to the thoughts and images in your mind. Let's break it down a bit further. Your brain sends out signals based on your thoughts. These signals travel throughout your body, influencing how you feel physically and emotionally. For instance, if you think about a happy memory, your body might relax and you might feel a warm, comforting sensation. On the other hand, if you dwell on a stressful situation, you might tense up and your heart rate might increase. Now, think about your intentions again. When you set a goal or envision a future achievement, your brain starts creating scenarios and possibilities. As it does this, it also sends out signals that trigger emotions. These emotions can range from excitement and motivation to doubt or fear, depending on how you perceive your ability to achieve your goals. Here's why this matters. The emotions you feel are not just fleeting sensations. They actually play a crucial role in shaping your reality. Let me explain how. Imagine you want to excel in your career. You set a clear intention to achieve a promotion or start your own business. When you think about this intention, notice how it stirs up emotions within you. If you feel confident, driven, and enthusiastic, these emotions send powerful signals to your body. Your body, in turn, responds to these signals by releasing chemicals and hormones that support your feelings of confidence and motivation. This biochemical response isn't just in your mind. It affects your entire being, your energy levels, your posture, even your facial expressions. On the other hand, if your intentions make you feel anxious, doubtful, or unworthy, these emotions can create a different biochemical response. They might trigger stress hormones like cortisol, which can affect your mood, energy, and overall well-being. So, when we talk about the importance of emotions, we're really talking about how they influence your biology and your actions. Emotions are like a feedback system between your mind and body. They tell you whether your thoughts and intentions are aligned with what you truly desire. Now let's apply this understanding to everyday life. Imagine you wake up in the morning with a clear intention to have a productive day. You visualize yourself accomplishing tasks, meeting deadlines, and feeling a sense of accomplishment. As you do this, you start to feel motivated, focused, and ready to take on the day. These positive emotions not only boost your mood, but also prime your body for action. Your brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are associated with feelings of happiness and satisfaction. As a result, you approach your tasks with enthusiasm and resilience, even when faced with challenges. If your intentions evoke feelings of joy, gratitude, and confidence, you're not just thinking about your future, you're embodying it in the present moment. This emotional state is crucial because it signals your body to prepare for the experience you desire. Now let's unlock a crucial insight. Listening to this message every day before you start your day isn't simply about hearing words. It's about embracing a whole way of being. It's about immersing yourself in a state where your thoughts, feelings, and actions align harmoniously towards your goals. When you take a moment each day to listen, close your eyes, and truly absorb the message, something profound happens. You're not just passively listening, you're actively engaging your imagination and emotions. Visualize yourself in vivid detail, living out your intentions. See yourself in that ideal job, surrounded by supportive colleagues and thriving in your role. Feel the excitement and satisfaction of achieving your career goals. Imagine yourself in a loving relationship, experiencing deep connection, laughter, and mutual support. Feel the warmth and joy that comes with being in a fulfilling partnership. Or perhaps you envision yourself living a healthy lifestyle, full of energy and vitality. Feel the strength and confidence that comes with taking care of your body and mind. The key here is to make these visualizations as real and detailed as possible. Imagine the sights, sounds, and even the scents of your ideal scenario. Engage all your senses to create a rich and immersive experience in your mind. This practice isn't about wishful thinking or hoping for change. It's about rewiring your brain and body to mirror the future you wish to create. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself, shows us that we can literally change our minds by changing our thoughts and emotions. When you consistently listen to this message, you're not just repeating words, you're forming new neural connections that align with your desired reality. You're training your brain to think and feel differently. Imagine waking up each morning and consciously choosing the thoughts and emotions that support your dreams. Imagine the impact it would have on your day, your relationships, and your overall sense of fulfillment. Now let's take a closer look at the idea of time. It's common for us to find ourselves thinking about what has already happened or fretting over what might come next. These thoughts can pull us away from the here and now, where we actually live our lives. However, when you make it a habit to listen to this message every day, something remarkable happens. You anchor yourself firmly in the present moment. What does it mean to anchor yourself in the present? It means you are fully aware of the here and now. You're not dwelling on past mistakes or getting anxious about the future. Instead, you're focused on the present moment, the only moment where real change can occur. Imagine your mind as a bridge. On one end of the bridge is where you are right now, with all your current circumstances, thoughts, and emotions. On the other end lies your vision for the future, your dreams, goals, and aspirations. By listening to this message daily, you are strengthening that bridge. Each time you listen, you're reinforcing the connection between your present reality and your desired future. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a powerful practice rooted in neuroscience and the understanding of how our thoughts shape our reality. When you anchor yourself in the present moment, you bring your attention to what truly matters. The actions you can take today, the decisions you can make now that align with your goals. It's about being proactive rather than reactive to circumstances. Think of it this way. Every day is an opportunity to build upon your dreams. As you listen to this message, you're building a foundation of positive thoughts and emotions. These thoughts and emotions act as the building blocks of your future reality. Anchoring yourself in the present also helps you appreciate the journey. Life is not just about reaching your destination. It's about savoring each step along the way. By staying present, you cultivate gratitude for what you have now and optimism for what is to come. Let's explore the vital role of consistency in creating lasting change. Change isn't something that magically happens overnight. It's a journey that requires daily dedication and commitment. When you make it a habit to listen to this message every day, you're doing more than just going through the motions. You're actively reinforcing your intentions and emotions. Consistency is like the steady flow of water shaping a riverbed over time. Each time you engage with this practice, whether it's in the morning before you start your day or in the evening as you wind down, you're strengthening the neural pathways associated with your goals. Let's break down why consistency is so important. When you listen to this message daily, you're creating a rhythm that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your intentions. It's like tuning into a frequency that resonates with your desired reality. Imagine building a house. Each brick laid, each beam installed contributes to the overall structure. Similarly, each time you listen to this message, you're adding another layer to the foundation of your dreams. You're reinforcing your belief in what's possible and setting the stage for manifestation. Moreover, consistency helps to overcome resistance and self-doubt. It's natural to encounter challenges or setbacks along the way. By committing to this daily practice, you're nurturing resilience and perseverance. You're reminding yourself of your goals and staying focused on the bigger picture, even when faced with obstacles. Think of consistency as a form of self-care. Just as you nourish your body with healthy food and exercise, you're nurturing your mind and spirit with positive thoughts and intentions. Over time, this daily investment in yourself pays off in profound ways. Now let's talk about how to maintain consistency in your practice. Start by creating a routine that works for you. Whether it's setting aside a specific time each day or incorporating this practice into your morning or evening rituals, find a schedule that feels sustainable and supportive. It can also be helpful to create reminders or cues to listen to this message. Set alarms on your phone, place sticky notes in visible locations, or integrate it into other daily habits. The goal is to make it easy and natural to incorporate this practice into your routine. Another strategy is to stay accountable. Share your intentions with a friend or family member who can support and encourage you along the way. You can also join communities or online groups dedicated to personal growth and manifestation practices. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who inspire and motivate you to stay consistent. Each day, you're planting seeds of change in your mind and body. Over time, these seeds grow into new beliefs, habits, and experiences that align with your highest vision for yourself. So, start your day with intention, embrace elevated emotions, and stay committed to your vision. Listen to this every morning before you go out into the world and watch how your life begins to transform. You have the power to create the life you desire. It all begins with how you start each day. When people can't get up in the morning and they can't get out of bed, I'm going to tell you why. Because they can predict the feeling of everything that's going to happen in their life. And their body's resigned to the familiar and says, oh, another mundane day. But remember when you were a kid and you were going on a field trip, what happened then? You were up and dressed and ready to go before your parents were up. You know why? Because you knew something unexpected was going to happen. That's how we should live our lives. Waking up with the understanding to expect the unexpected. And something unusual should happen in our life as a result of our efforts. And it's just those beginning moments where it begins to happen that we begin to prove to ourselves how powerful we really are. So take time in the morning and the evening and the rest of the day. Check in with yourself at certain times to see if you're still in that energy. And if you're not, excuse yourself for a second, raise your energy, and step back into your life. If you keep doing that over and over again, you'll become less frustrated, less impatient, less judgmental. You'll just become something of the past and you'll be someone else. When you finish a meditation, if you get up feeling the same way as you sat down, nothing really happened. Nothing happened neurologically, biologically, chemically, hormonally, genetically. You're still in the same state of being. But when you get up and you feel like elevated sense of self, your heart is swollen and you have a clear vision of your future and your energy's different. The question is, how long can you maintain that state? So you're literally broadcasting a whole new electromagnetic signature in that state. Thoughts tend to be electric and feelings tend to be magnetic. The way we think and feel is what we broadcast into the field. And what we broadcast into the field is our experimental destiny. So then when you go within and you disconnect from your outer world and you sit your body down and it's no longer experiencing anything and you're not thinking about your schedule, your past, or your future, as I said today, you're being defined by thought and you're making your inner world more real than your outer world. When you open your eyes and you present yourself to the world, the job then is to not react emotionally to the same conditions in your life, because the moment you react emotionally, you're equal to the conditions in your life and you're back in your past. So then when you fall from grace and you move off that state, then you sit down and you realign. You begin to tune in again and you change your energy again. Now, when I'm going through change in my life or I will have a specific outcome that I want to create, I love to get up early in the morning. That's my time. I'm a 4:30 in the morning guy because that's my time. The rest of the day I'm serving, but I love getting up early and changing and working and having some time to myself. And I believe that when I invest in myself, I invest in my future. And that time in my morning, nobody bothers me because that's my time. And because of brain waves and brain chemistry, the door between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is more open. And so if I get up early and I'm kind of between theta and alpha, I don't have to work as hard. I'm not thinking, I just kind of relax into the moment. In the evening, I always ask myself, how did I do? How was one lifetime in one day? Where did I fall from grace? What happened? And so then when I look at seeing how I reacted to someone or something, or I made the choice that I could have made a better choice, I naturally, we all do this, begin to think, well, if the same situation happened again, how would I do it differently? And that's the act of beginning to come up with a new plan. The act of rehearsing it in your mind begins to install the circuits in your brain, priming your brain so that when the next experience happens, you could modify your behavior to do a better job in life. That's called plasticity. If you decide, okay, if I'm taking time out of my busy life to emulate the divine creator, then if I'm going to create something unlimited, I better feel unlimited. If I'm going to do something magnificent, I have to become magnificent. And if you keep doing that over and over again, it will begin to become more readily available to you. It'll get easier. And so when we're in that energy all the time, that's when the synchronicities and the serendipities and all those wonderful coincidences begin to happen. And it's those coincidences that are feedback in our environment where the field begins to open doors for us. That's what we want to occur. Now, I have worked on things in my life, and I'm a sincere person. I've worked on things in my life for years, and I always thought it was about the event or the experience I wanted to create. But all along, I was changing. And when I finally reached a point where I could care less if I could have the experience, is the moment it happened. But all along, the divine loving intelligence, this mother-father principle, of course, it's observing us into life. It is, we are vitalistic, energetic beings that when we begin to unify all these principles that we're talking about, you can't get this in one sitting. You can't. You have to keep understanding it, keep reviewing it, keep redoing it, keep experiencing it, and new experience then causes you to dream in a way you would have never dreamt before unless you had that experience. And that's how God gets to know itself. So then, I don't care what meditation you do. I just like the fact that you're connecting. And the more you connect, the more whole you feel, the more natural it becomes. Then, of course, the next experience then causes you to dream in another way. And what I know from my own experience and many students, it's not about material things. It's about those mystical moments, those transcendental moments, those moments where your jaw drops and you are in awe of life. Those moments that take our breath away, that cause us. And this has happened to me so many times. Every time I have one of those experiences, I think to myself, I got this all wrong. I got this all wrong. Some veil has been lifted, and now I'm seeing more clearly about the way things really are. Intention is, you may say, I want a healing, I want a new job, I want a new relationship. Now, the moment you ask the question, the what-if question, what would it be like to be in love? What would it be like to have a new job? What would it be like to be in a new relationship, to do whatever, to be healed? The moment you ask that question, the part of your brain called the frontal lobe, which is the crowning achievement of the human being, 40% of your brain is the frontal lobe. It's the workshop, it's the creative center. Frontal lobe has connections to all other parts of your brain. The moment you ask an open-ended question, you speculate a possibility. The creative center turns on and it looks out over the landscape of the entire brain and begins to call up different networks of neurons that are stored in your brain based on something you've learned intellectually, knowledge, or something you've experienced in your life. Like, well, I know what it is to be in love, or I know what it is to have a good job, or I read a book about it. And it begins to call up these different networks of neurons, and then it seamlessly pieces them together to create a new idea, a new vision. And when you put all those networks together and they fire in tandem, you'll get a clear picture in your mind. And that clear picture is called intention. Now, the more you have conditions or the more you have specifics about that job, like for example, I want to make this amount of money more a year. I want to have health benefits. I want to have 3 weeks vacation. I want to travel. I want to work with great, unlimited, creative people. That all is the elements that help to add to that vision. Now, the picture you get in your mind could be the word job, or it could be just an image that's personal to you. But the image then represents all of those conditions, so you can have several conditions that make up your intention. But the intention typically is a symbol, like you may see a retreat center that you may want to start and you have a picture of it. But once you see that picture, the next thing that happens, you start to live that dream. The moment you start to take that dream and it turns into a living motion picture, now you're in that imaginary place. What happens is, the moment it starts taking on form and it starts taking on time, you start to experience it. All the things you're going to do, you're actually living in that future. And your brain does not know the difference between the actual event that takes place in your life and what you're imagining in your mind. We call it mental rehearsal in my work. But you're literally rewiring yourself to the future. Now, your brain is no longer a record of the past. It's now, in fact, a map to the future. Now, most people stop at this level, but there's another level. Because once you have that intention, and I watched you do this, what makes the intention have life is the quantum model of reality suggests that when you are truly present and open your heart, you can sustain a positive emotion. This increases the magnetic field around your body to about 9 meters wide. You become more energy than matter, more wave than particle, and you can influence reality better. Think of opening your heart as dropping a pebble in water, creating a ripple. A bigger stone makes a bigger ripple. If you keep this state, you repeatedly create ripples in the field. The emotion is like a magnetic charge, and your thought is the information on that wave. When you combine a clear intention with a positive emotion, you start affecting matter. Your thoughts are the electrical charge in the quantum field, and your feelings are the magnetic charge. Together, they create an electromagnetic signature that influences every atom in your life. Your thought sends a signal out, and your feeling draws events back. If you feel sorry for yourself and see yourself as a victim, you broadcast that signal and create more suffering experiences. We are not punished for our sins, but by them. Sin is your attitude, how you think and feel. When people let go of guilt, shame, and unworthiness and learn to open their heart and create coherent waves in their brain and heart, they can create miracles. It takes training, practice, and learning new information to overcome the belief that we are limited. If you live in stress, with no energy or field, you can't affect matter. Life is about managing energy. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. If your attention is on the predictable future or familiar past emotions, you take energy away from the present moment and have no energy to create. With practice, you can create new, wonderful experiences in your life. In our research, we found that when you reach a coherent alpha state and slip into theta, amazing changes occur. The body relaxes, and energy travels up the central nervous system to the brain, switching on the thalamic gate and reticular activating system. This energy then reaches the neocortex, producing gamma brainwave patterns, which are superconscious. The inner world becomes the real world, creating a profound, unforgettable experience that rewrites the program. For example, a woman in meditation reached high gamma brainwave patterns. Her brain was full of energy, and she was in a state of ecstasy. This energy balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems opens the thalamic gate, making the person super aware. When this happens, melatonin in the pineal gland transforms into powerful antioxidants, anti-aging, anti-cancer, anti-heart disease, and antimicrobial chemicals. This change can also produce a glow in neurons and create the most powerful hallucinogenic chemical known as the God molecule. This allows you to walk into another dimension, experiencing mystical moments.